Alright boys, how's it going? So today's video is just to tell you that motivation isn't real. Alright? You feel motivated sometimes and that's good, but motivation is not a long-lasting thing. Motivation is something that comes like once every moment, right? You watch, for example, a YouTube video about motivation, or you watch some videos about what your dream is, right? And that makes you motivated, like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and strive for my dream, right? But then a few hours later, you're sitting on your desk again watching YouTube, wasting time, right? But discipline, on the other hand, gets you to where you want to be. All right, discipline isn't like motivation, right? Discipline is when you see the motivation. Sure, motivation helps you, but discipline helps you keep going, right? Discipline takes a reprogram of the mind, because discipline is doing the hard work when you don't feel like it, right? Discipline is doing what you have to do regardless of how you feel, right? Because that is what gets you to where you want to be. Because motivation, yeah, okay, you see a YouTube video about a supercar, for example. That's the best example I got, right? And then you're like, oh, I'm gonna go work hard because I want to drive that supercar someday, right? A few hours later, and you're not working anymore. Why not? Oh, I just feel a little tired. I'm gonna continue tomorrow. No, discipline is keeping working. That doesn't work. Discipline is continuing working even when the motivation wears off, right? Because you know you have to keep working in order to get that dream, right? So that's basically what discipline is, right? And a lot of you know this, but you still have to keep in your mind that motivation isn't real. Motivation helps you, right? I'm not saying motivation does not help you at all. Motivation helps you a lot, but motivation cannot be your only source of striving to work. You cannot just want to work because you feel motivated sometimes. No, you have to work because you have to work. You have to put in the hours because you have to put in the hours to get what you want, right? If you don't really care, then why even bother, right? But if you really, really want to get that goal, then you have to be disciplined. And discipline takes a reprogram of the mind, and discipline is a little hard to continue with, right? Because you're sometimes gonna slack off, but at the end of the day, you have to keep going. All right, and it's gonna take time before you actually get disciplined, before you continue to do the work, even when you genuinely don't feel like it, even when you feel like rubbish, you're still gonna have to do the work. All right, so that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.